2022 was really crazy. Today we're going to talk about my favorite watches of 2022. Let's talk about my best of list, and we're going to start off with one of the most hyped watches of 2022, and that definitely was the MoonSwatch. It caused quite some stir and introduced a lot of new people into the world of watches. I do hope you have got one. Let's see what happens with the watch in 2023. I have no clue, but we'll just have to wait and see. If we stick to Omega for just a second, there's one Speedmaster that caught my eye this year, and it was the Moonshine Gold with the green dial and bezel. And this Speedmaster is just awesome. I like the weight, I like the color of the Moonshine Gold, and overall, with the perfect dimensions, in my opinion, of the watch, it just made for a great watch. Rolex. There was one watch that created a lot of hype and stir within the watch community, and that was the Lefty GMT. A very bold move by Rolex. If you've been following me on Instagram, you might have noticed that I really like the watch. Let's see if it will stay in 2023. Who knows? There was one Tudor that caught my eye this year, and it wasn't the Black Bay Pro, and it was not the Ranger. It was the Pelagos 39, and overall I like the size of the 39. I like how the dimensions felt on the wrist. The only downside for me was the 21mm lugs. If not me, who will then find a way to make it work? There was one more watch, an independent watch that I really liked this year, and it was the Leica L1 watch. Honestly, it was very interesting to see a different approach to the watch world from a other market being cameras, and I really like the approach that Leica did here. They combined a lot of their details and their love for cameras into the watch, and you see this reflected with the sapphire glass that is domed. You see this reflected with the patented pusher crown, and you see a lot of other bits and pieces of the watch. And if you turn it around, the movement is pretty nice as well. There was one elegant watch that I got to see during Watches and Wonders. I knew I had to get it. And this was the Cartier Tank Must Monochrome, a watch that blew me away. It has been the perfect addition to my personal watch collection because it's such a beautiful watch and it's so easy to wear, so simple. Yeah, just looks good overall. Last but not least, I want to talk about one more watch by a truly amazing brand. If you look at this watch, you will just be blown away. The architecture of this Greubel Forsey Balancier GMT Convex, or GMT Balancier Convex, is just stunning. The sheer craftsmanship that goes into it, amazing to say the least. I was actually so fortunate enough to film the watch, and therefore I was truly amazed by it. That's it for this video. These are my best of watches of 2022. These are the watches that sparked a lot of interest for me and that I think that stood out from the crowd, in my opinion. There are tons more of watches that I personally really like. One watch that I'd like to mention here is the Breitling Navitimer. A really cool, iconic watch, and with the ice blue dial, it really resonated with me. I could go on and talk about much more watches, but I'll stick to these and stop right here because there are a couple of more watches that we're going to explore this year. So stay tuned for that. I wish you all a happy new year. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.